Realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel each one of these reactors might be storing. So I guess we don't know about Alice? You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together. Didn't they say that?
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
5 minutes. What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Oh, damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey! You haven't... Ah, damn it. She's a slippery one, that one. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What? Okay, well, we went to the infirmary anyway, so... Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
there
Luna.
you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone. So that's a plus.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket. Bam!
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Pitari. Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error. We could have blown up the entire facility by doing that, but, you know.
We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
To speed things along.
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method.
Start beating everybody up.
So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
Was it
Not
you,
that I expect
Luna?
you to do that. So we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
But
No buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Her gaze swept across the room like a hawk, searching for its prey. Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. You what? I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them. No, but seriously, what? Is this because of
How can
something
you-
I did earlier?
there's no way.
Yeah. I met Vi's gaze and nodded and then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. That person. You did it! The room was suddenly silent. I was not pointing at myself, so that's good. What? 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 Apparently, we still need to go through a path somewhere. Okay, well, we ran into a goddamn another to be continued. Alright, well, let's rewind time quite a bit back and choose the not red door. Back when we first betrayed Alice. Oh, no. No. That's not okay.
Why not?
Because
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would be paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one did I want? I decided to go with... Well, it ain't gonna be the blue door, because Alice will literally behead us. So, we're gonna choose the green door. I want option A. We'll take Clover and go through the green door.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh. Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections?
Objection!
Okay, that's
Anyway.
it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Are we gonna end up in the archives? Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed toward the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way toward the blue one. Blue one. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me and Clover, Luna. In front of me is Clover, Luna, and I ran toward it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Clover, try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle. Dude, innuendos and...
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior. You're kind of grossing me out.
I know you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman some... Is somebody gonna stop him?
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can. Have you done this before? You just start at the base and work your way up, then give it a good tug once you get to the top. Good God, Sigma, would you stop?
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, creep.
Fine. But I won't like it. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. Oh my God, Sigma. Would you please get some maturity? Oh, I guess it won't be the treatment center.
Oh, one of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Yeah. Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. Think you could actually manage it with just one hand, Clover. Just do it real fast. It'll only take a second. Just up and down once. She's gonna slap you, man.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
And then she tried it. Nothing happened. We went through the door. The end. Ah, the archives. Okay. Well, I know a few things about this room. That there's a lion eating a sun, a bunch of miscolored books on the shelves, so it's like Kingdom Hearts, a box with a bunch of dice on it, a bottle of ink and a weight.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Alonzi. Seek a way out. Okay, so the archives. Well, the line's up there instead of on the box. It looks like these books are in Latin. Can you read it? No. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize for that. What about you, Clover? Of course not. Isn't there something up there? What is it? I can't see from down here. We need like a ladder or something. Except I don't see one. Alright, well, this is an interesting room, to be sure. Blue ink. May or may not be filled with poisonous gas. A blue dye. A music box. A music box? There's no music coming from this box. I guess it's just a box. I don't see a spring. Maybe we should check the movement. The movement? Sorry, movement means the internal pieces that actually make it work. Like the cylinder here. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been fixed in place with a Phillips screw. There are some faint lines on this paper. Oh, must be notebook paper. I don't see any notes on it, though. There's a bike lock on this box. I don't think we'll be able to force it open, but no harm in trying. Yeah, nope, I didn't think that would work. I guess we'll have to open the lock if we want to open the box. Well, did you see the die on top? Oh, yeah, that is totally a die. Okay, I've got it now. Yay! That's just the safe. Huh, one of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. The stairway. Go up. A0502. Nice blue hardcover book. I guess the title is The Stairway. Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. Go up. A0502. Huh? Oh. A0502. What is this? Looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got letters A, B, C, and D, and then numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves in front of us. Well, the bookshelf has 8 rows, so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side, and wider ones in the middle. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagrams on the chart. Interesting, interesting. This book is different too. Maybe we should take it with us. Go up. The stairway, B0630. You cannot mash books together. That's not how books work. Here's another book that doesn't match. To the Sun and Lion, D0703. Okay. There's also a scale here. We got a weight and a die. Well, this die looks perfectly ordinary. Ah, screwdriver. You can combine this with the music box. And that gives you a cylinder. And then you take the cylinder and combine it with the ink to make a cylinder covered in ink. And then you take the cylinder covered in ink and combine it with the notebook paper. Just need to roll this across the paper, and there we go. Pattern transcribed. We found a report. To review it, view the archive. Okay. Report. Oh, hold on. Okay. Looks like Dungeon Dice Monsters. What does this tell me? If you put things on both sides, you could compare them, but do we actually have anything to weigh? Well, the scale had a die and a weight on it when we found it. We've got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using this weight. You can place the dice by dragging them where you want them. Press the check button to do the thing and then reset, and once you're done weighing, you can stop. Okay. Let's put the red one with the weight. Nope. The blue one's pretty heavy, I guess. The blue one's extremely heavy, I guess. Let's go with blue-red. Maybe that? No, that's too much. What combination have I not tried yet? Okay, the blue one is definitely the heaviest. There's no way to get them to equal. But blue plus green, or no, green plus red equals 50. Or blue one is over 50 grams. If you do that, that makes them both the same. Okay, the red one is 50 grams. I need a memo for this. What the heck is that chicken scratch? Okay. Red is 50. This one is 50 plus 50. Oh, wait, that'd be 100, you dumbass. Okay. And the blue one is 150. Okay, I now know how much it weighs. Where does that get me? Well, if I can make both sides 200... Because 50 plus 50... No, you can't make both sides the same. It's impossible. I don't think the scale's gonna unlock a box when we fulfill a certain condition or something. It certainly doesn't look that way. I think all we're supposed to do is weigh things. Well, if you look at this... This one is blue plus green times red. So, blue plus green is 150 plus 100. That'd be 250 times 50. I need a calculator. That's too high. Calculator. Okay. 250 times 50 equals... Oops. 12,500. We need to get that lock off so we can open the box. As puzzle goes, it's pretty straightforward. We just need the right 5-digit number. 125. 125. 125. 125. It's 12,500. Why aren't you opening? Have I done something wrong? It's blue plus green times red. Excuse me, dear. Order of operations. Green times red is 100 times 50. Which is 5,000 plus 150. 51. Yeah, order of operations. Okay. You have to do the multiplication first and then the addition. There we go, unlocked. Good job. Let's open it. Oh, I wonder if this is someone's diary. Sounds like fun. Nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book this is. Well, let's open it up. There's even a bookmark, so we'll open it to that. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. We found the bookmark. What's the bookmark? I need to fill in the numbers. Oh, good. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. Oops. So, okay, green is 3 and 4. Red is 2 and 5. And blue is 6 and 1. Okay. I don't know what this tells me though. Oh. It has to do with the books I found? D0703 B0630 0502. No, it has nothing to do with the titles. Well, I mean it does, but not in the way I was thinking. Management chart for the bookshelves. Relates to the placement of books on the shelves or something. Hey, there's a blue slot here. Think we're supposed to put something in it? It's an awfully small hole. What would we be putting in it? Oh, hold on. Is this the last odd book out? I think so. I double checked all the shelves. And Lion to the Sun. C0518. Okay. And that tells me what? Blue slot on the pedestal. It does not accept your die. This is just a table and it's empty now. I'm trying to scroll. Okay. Oh, I forgot to keep my chat and stuff open. Okay. Would you please stop zooming in? Okay. I think what I need to do is put the books back in the proper place. Oh, okay. That's actually not as hard as I thought it'd be. Alright, so, I need to write this down somewhere. Well, I can remember go ups. That's 0502. B0630 for the stairway. A0502. I'm just going to write that down. Okay. And the stairway goes... God dang it. B0630. B06. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Go up as A0502. A is this one. 0502. Alright. To the sun goes in C0518. So, and line goes D07. That'd be here. And the final one was C0518. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 18. Bingo! What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? Whoa. It's creating a staircase. Rad. It's sunk? I guess it was one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. The top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be... And, I think there's somebody down on all fours trying not to look like he's staring up toward the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I, lost the contacts. You don't wear any. Ow! You climb. Okay. A doll? Okay, well, that's the only thing that's up here. Guess I might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any farther. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was there anything up there? Yeah, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal? Yeah. That's a funny looking dog. Dog? I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one. Nah, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. Ah. Alright, I've got the blue memory card. And there's the blue slot in the stand. Let's see what happens when I put it in then. What's going on here? It's showing the dice. I wonder what this puzzle is. Well, there's only one way to find out. This is the exact opposite of intuitive. Okay, that landed on 4, which means it's wrong. But if I do this... No, If I do this... No. Dang. Oh, good. I got it to land on 6. Okay. God, this is just like Dungeon Dice Monsters. Only worse controls. And I didn't think that was possible. Oh my god! Dice! Stop it! No, I've got to get it on the opposite side. Please cooperate with me. This is the most unintuitive control I think I have ever seen in anything ever. So that's a thing. Okay, I've got the 1 on the wrong place. I need to... Somebody help me, please. I beg you. The 1 is like barely off. I just need to get this adjusted so that it lands in the right... Would you please? Oh my god. Why is rolling dice so hard, man? This should not be as difficult as it is. Got it. Okay. That was an ordeal. Okay, one of the greens needs to land on 3. Can't do it just by itself, but this one's actually pretty close. So if I rotate it a bit... Nope. Oh, it's not landing quite on the right place. Maybe if I kind of just play around with it for a bit, it'll just kind of land there. That's how this works, right? That'll just land on 4. Where's the 3? Right there. Okay. I can get it to land there if I do that. Okay. The 4 is in an awkward place, but we'll make it work. Okay, it's on that side, which means I need to get this to like, No! 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 This is the best puzzle. This is the best design puzzle I've ever seen in a video game ever, guys. You have no idea how well designed this puzzle is. No, but seriously, make this torture stop. If I could make this blue one move out of the way, I could put that on 4. Oh yeah, that's actually, yeah, okay. That was actually not as hard as I thought it'd be. Alright, so this one's on 5. What if I just do this? Almost. If it's almost there, then I need to kinda okay, the 5's there. I don't like dice anything, by the way, in case anyone was not picking up on that. Okay, what's this supposed to be? Oh wait, I'm stupid. That's supposed to be 2. Okay. I think I've gotten it to land on 2 before. I just need to remember how. severely pissing me off. Oh, hold on. Ah, no, it rolls. Ah! I hate dice puzzles. You have no idea how much pain this is causing me right now. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's 5. I just need this to land on 2 somehow. How am I gonna do that, you may ask? Well, that's a damn good question. I wish I knew. If I could get that to land on 2 like that, or like that, but here or here, I would have it. But I can't. Not without some manipulation. Maybe if I take it on a trip across the board, it'll just kind of do it. Let's do it. Oh shit! I'm actually like 1 off. Just kind of reverse it just a bit. There we go. Oh, thank God! Yes, did it! Good work, Sigma. That was amazing. The colors changed. Do you think? Let's take a look. Okay, we got it. Moon Star. Let's throw that bad boy in there so I can get the crap out of here. I wonder how you get the alternate thing. Yeah, whatever. Awesome, it's open. Good job, Sigma. So what have we got this time? Well, first, a map. It says floor B. Well, the one in the cabin we found was floor A. So did the map in the infirmary. Ah, then that means floor A must be the top floor, right? We did come here on an elevator going down after all. So it would seem. There's more stuff in here. Oh, I know what these are. Yeah, key cards. These ones have moons on them. They must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about then. This means we can play the AB game. Well, we got 2, just like with the sun keys. As a pair, Luna and I should only need 1. And then I'll take the other one. So what's next? A piece of paper. There's something written on it. Here's some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Let's go! So I have dice and a weight left. What could I possibly do with these other than the scale? Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll just go. I got a bunch of cool dice with me now. Presumably the lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it. Here's hoping I never run into another dice puzzle in this game. At least not involving rolling of dice. Because that was horrible.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento Mori, if the 9th line ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah. That is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin. What are you, British?
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Well, whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side.
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. Hello! This must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through. Gotta set it to vibrate.
But they're all the same
Very
color.
professional.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse. Someone opened the thing, didn't they?
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Crap! What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one.
Considering we're all
All
here.
we need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us? Because he's a dick.
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
I mean, this is obviously Dio we're talking about. Let's not fool ourselves. The heck is this door? The heck was that all about? What did that have to do with anything? Alright, well, that was the thing that happened, I guess. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes! Yes, I do have a problem!
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside. Dang, he's got a lot of strength for an old man. Leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Jingle, 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 jingle.
Quark, come on. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
Okay, yeah. I was starting to think to myself, this all sounds really familiar. Oh. In the archives, no, that was just piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kei? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh God. He's...
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. Oh, okay. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
I'ma stab you! I'ma stab myself! I'ma stab everybody! No! No one here, huh? Damn! Where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Well, Alice's usually ends up in the garden, so we should probably head over there. I don't know if that's where we're going. We're heading somewhere. Nope, this is the pantry. Is she gonna just be in the pantry this time? Because that'd be weird. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio search this room. Damn. Nothing here either. I am seriously curious about this one. For the puzzle, by the way. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden, where Phi, Quark, and Kei had gone after passing through their door. Rotate the stick. Rotate the stick. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Beep, 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 beep. The botanical garden. At least, I'm still assuming that's what B means. Oh. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with fresh air, growing underlaid with the sweet, dried tones of dead leaves underfoot. It was very pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty, I'm pretty. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either? What? That makes no sense. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... Well, this is definitely a bit different. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Oh, is Alice gonna end up being dead in this one? Because that'd be awkward. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. She's probably pretty fucking dead. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. The bracelet's off, though. That's probably not a good sign. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die. I'd rather die here!
No. No! Something in my brain snapped. Ah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? Game over? What? Wait, why did we die there? What? I'm confused. Okay, for some reason it has to be continued. Oh, and now it's gonna be like, oh wait, I know exactly where Alice went. Freaking weird. Okay. Then suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation when I felt I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? She's obviously in the crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. No lying down on the job. Achievement. I set out on a dead run. Just getting all the achievements, baby. Except for the ones for all the gold files. I'll probably need to look up the solutions on those, but I've been solving all the main puzzles by myself though, so go me! The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Alice! So you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get this feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something. Probably just about before she was ready to stab herself in the chest.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No. I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both of her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. And toward my face! Whoa, some animation here.
Let me go! I have to do this! I
Some
can't take it anymore.
animation.
The whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. Tore. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. It fucking hurt. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man. Maybe the infirmary. It's got all those medical things. And my hand kinda hurts. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. Fireman carry!
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this.
Okay.
The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
We're doing this again.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Huh?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose Betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. I could totally not overpower her. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? I told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up. What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed
nope,
to
nope,
ally.
we can't do that. Nope, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Oh, here. Take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket. Here's some more. Oh, okay.
What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Oh, no one went to the control room. I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here's some more AB again, rolls for you, blah 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 blah. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji is going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote Ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
remain Until Ambidex
Shit,
Gaming
fuck.
Poland
Fuck, shit.
Closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
She just knows
What the fuck
because
is
she
wrong with
sees the future, kind of, sort of, but not really. Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
Good.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Come on. We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. Whoosh! I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse at a dead run. What? Everybody ready? I'm going to open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. You already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. I don't know, for some reason Danganronpa came into my head. Don't ask me why. I've dropped 200 frames. Though, over the course of 2 hours, I guess that's not terrible. Start! Ka-chunk.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
This'll get really awkward again when we friggin' betray. Lena's face broke into a warm, happy smile, and not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. You've already seen this. For a minute, the nunnery game went away, and then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Huh?
There's something white on it.
There's what? What? What the hell is this? Well, for the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. Sliced. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? Is this my blood now? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Hey Luna, have you ever seen anything like this before? Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But...
Just shut up! It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth. But something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until...
At least wait until we're done voting to worry about it. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that. It's like the pink stuff in Danganronpa that signifies blood, but it's not really blood, it's just weird pink stuff.
8,
Anyway.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ally. Yay! Vote was recorded. Woohoo!
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Participation.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Still not skippable. Okay. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all?
Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. My hand. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit on my hand. I should probably do something about that. What in the hell is this? Was this a symptom of Radical 6? It couldn't be blood, could it? No. That was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. We'd never seen Sigma get cut or anything before, have we? And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. You know, the normal shit. But every single time, I bled red, like any other human being. If this had ever happened before as a kid, people from the playground would freak the hell out. So why was it that this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. Okay. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. K is the main question, because I know Tenmyoji would have slugged Dio if he had done anything different.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Unless Tenmyoji plans to betray Alice.
To the results.
But that would be really dumb. He'd be locked in here forever. So he wouldn't do that. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, cool. Yay, everybody chose Ally. Well, obviously Clover did. All Ally! Woo! We finally had a round where everybody did what they were supposed to.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Is he gonna start fast forwarding?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
What? No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. Oh, I guess the AB gates are closing. Already? Jesus, that was fucking quick.
The ambit round start. There is the ambit.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to. Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled out automatically. The parent and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Okay, that delivery was definitely different.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
Sorry.
losing my mind.
Could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit. I should bring up the desktop audio a little bit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
It's
That
still
makes
the
Sigma
same.
the only solo, huh? A red solo.
It's the same
So
as
what
the other
before
one.
we left in the infirmary.
Luna and I are pairs, so two of them are
Vi
our
is
partners.
paired with
That
Tenmyoji.
means the other two are solos.
And
Although, I guess we don't know what
who
colors
was paired
they
with
are.
Luna?
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Why are we doing this again? I already know where they are. We've seen them. No.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other three colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
I'm waiting for people to start talking and fast
Good.
forward.
Now that we've got that figured out, I'm
And then I
heading
know
back to the
things are
infirmary for a
wrong.
bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Well, her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Were you gonna try and make a pass at her? Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kay quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. Whoosh! So Luna, what you want to talk about? So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? Derp, derp, derp. I was almost certain I knew. There was always hope. Maybe she wanted to go out with me. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused. I'm a terrible actor.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
Okay. As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Are we heading to the botanical garden? That's the only nice thing I could think of. Yep, here we are. The garden.
You know this place?
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
Sort of, kind of. So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying
Are
it,
you
but
Adelie?
it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
I'm glad for you.
Oh, there's a bench over there.
But what about
Would you
me?
like to sit down with me?
Is she about to, like, kill us? She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. You know, I've been wondering about that. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
Well, she twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. I definitely feel like I'm about to get murdered here. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I have no idea what we're talking about. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil and Mittel. What kind of names are those? Get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. I need to read this. This sounds fascinating. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So, they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Is that what the bluebird in Final Fantasy XIV, the minion, like, refers to? Eventually, they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a birdcage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story. And it teaches a simple lesson.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yes. When Tiltil and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again.
Well, that's
I
freaking
thought about
depressing.
that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to
It's
look
like
at
Schrodinger's bird.
it. It means that
No, it
happiness
actually has nothing
is
to do with
something you should
Schrodinger's
always
cat.
be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
What does all this have to do with my hand?
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure. Why'd the music change?
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Well, we found her in the crew quarters. Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then.
When did you
How do
come
you
to
know
the
about
garden?
the garden? Just
Yeah.
now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Then that doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. You're right, games. Pass. I couldn't even explain it to myself. On top of that, I can't animate. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? What had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Damn, so you did see it, huh? I'm gonna have to kill you now.
I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white
see ya, Neil.
liquid instead of blood.
Love you. Though, the stream's almost over anyway. For some reason, when Luna called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. Didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No! That was impossible! I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Or is it really a heart? Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. Where's Zero? The player is Zero! That makes zero sense. That would make me your enemy.
I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Oh hey, it's Golem. He wasn't in this branch. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. This makes me think of Shuvi. I'm sad now. Oh yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them. Robots could pretty much do whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the Atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. Well, I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Vi!
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see
Oh,
something.
it's the bomb on the tree. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about?
Something like that?
Whatever. Just have a look at this.
Well, I followed the line of her finger, and there's a bomb on the tree. Well, shit! This is...
Antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty
Luna
sure
wasn't
someone
here
didn't
before,
move it here
so
from
I probably
the
won't
crew
skip it.
quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit. There's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT. We
Yeah.
haven't been to the control room, though, so...
Who planted them?
Where will it be?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes, anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. So have we given the Excelsior to Quark and Alice by now? Well, everyone else was already there when we arrived. Okay. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kay and Dio. Alice and Quark, obviously. And of course, Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. Isn't it nice? You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright, everybody, listen up. I told them we'd found the #1 bomb in the garden, and how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we've found so far, there was probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too. Went over about as well as you'd think.
This is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivate. If you enter that password, you see it right. We can find, then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
And once again, Fi's gaze sweeps over everybody in the room. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person. It's you! Dun dun dun! We ended up in the same exact place as last time. Hey, vey. Alright. Still have yet to resolve any of the other to be continueds either. Alright, well, time to betray. Ka-chunk. And then Luna saw my hand, and it was bleeding all white, and it was very weird. I don't even know what's happening. I could be a robot. It's... blah, blah. Anyway. Three, two, one. Betray. Vote has been recorded. Please wait. And stop. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Oh, well, okay. Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen Betray, or because she'd noticed that something was wrong with my body, or probably a bit of both, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. The one chance I had at a good light in here, and I fucked it up. Oh well. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Tenmyoji, and a bit closer to the number 9 door. Just a tad.
Results from round, please.
Ally, betray ally. Oops.
Points have been assigned. Please.
Oh shit.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. I think. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. But if I told them that, they'd probably punch me. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Oh. You see it. Shit. Shit. Well, I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill. I'm scared. Mommy, hold me.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
I'm an alien! No, what are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No. That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that. Like me!
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way.
Wait.
Now that he's got 9 BP for stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Please? I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so.
Shit! Let go! Let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. I wouldn't have even really been a match for one of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor pinned. Desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it! You have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake. A misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit! Get off me! Let me go!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No! Don't! That's not the end? First thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. Well, my head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Sobril was still attached to it. The anesthetic. Well, after choking me, they'd made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Gone through the room, being carried, and then brought back to the infirmary and just left. I glanced around the room. After asking where everyone was. I've missed that. Whatever. It's fine. It was empty except for me. Well, that's a bit weird. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. Where are we going with this? What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other things. Two other very important things were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What was I seeing? What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. Welp. A thick, white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Ah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Then after that, nothing. Game over. It's like, and then I looked at my hand, and then I noticed that there was no hand. Well. Okay, well that was certainly a bad end if I ever saw it. What is this? What is the long string of numbers? Oh, I have no idea. So I guess next time when we come back, we will be betraying in this AB game against whoever the heck we were playing against. Let's take a look.
10 seconds remain.
Okay, well we're playing with Phi, obviously. And I'm gonna betray whoever it is. And then the door opens. As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. But what will be the implications of that? Will we be able to figure out who planted all the bombs and stuff eventually? And more importantly, what happened to my hand in that one timeline? And why were we bleeding white? Well, you'll just have to find all that out next time and in the future of Let's Play Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel, as well as ringing the bell if you do subscribe to receive notifications on all my uploads, generally every Saturday, though I've been streaming a lot more recently. And yeah, don't forget to check out the description below as well to follow me on Twitch and Twitter and I guess even Facebook if you really felt like it. But that is all for this episode. Until then, later guys. I need to go to the restroom.